Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be doing an awesome mail call. We're going to be doing the Morgan Silver Dollar giveaway. I've got one right in my hand. We also have question and answer from viewer submitted questions, some updates on the channel, as well as the announcement of a new series on my channel, as well as a different one that I've started up called Coin Chat, which is some longer form conversations. So for the full scoop on how to get into this giveaway, as well as just the rest of the cool stuff going on in this video, let's get started. We're going to do some openings of packages. And there is the monster amount of packages. Thank you so much, everybody, for sending me this. I'll only be showing it off. I'll go package by package, only show it off if it's something that's like a gift for me, some sort of fun unboxing. So let's see what we've got as our first opening. And our first package is definitely a super strong start. We got something from a man by the name of Doug, who I'm good friends with. He's a great guy, but it might be tough for me to capture it on here, and I think I'll try to do some close-up photos. But there's a 1953 S, S over S repunched mint mark wheat penny. And then over here, we have, and it's tough to see here again, but it's actually quite clear in terms of the separation, this 2015 double die obverse penny. So both great coins. It's tough. I don't do a ton of cherry picking, so he's somebody who's really experienced in that, and very generous of him to send those coins over. And we got a really cool package. It didn't have any identifying information from the person who sent it, but we first off got this 100, I assume yen, or no, it's Korea, so it'll be 100 won. That's not a note that I've ever seen before, and it looks pretty old. And then this one is also just a gorgeous note here. It's a Turkish 5 lira or lirasi, which is what I assume their plural form of the lira is. And I'm not sure what date it is. There it says 1930, and that would be pretty early, but I'm excited to hold on to these. I keep everything in a special place that I receive. I'd never sell anything that comes through in these mail call videos. Thank you. Quick note here, somebody provided me their phone number. They were interested in buying some coins. I would just say to reach out to me at treasuretownYT@gmail.com if you're interested in buying any of the coins that appear in my videos. So I now have what's probably the most confusing mail call unboxing part because, you know, we've got some cool coins and I appreciate them being sent to me. It's mostly common day wheat pennies. I think it was somebody wanted me to have a folder. You know, we got some neat Indian head coins, 1899. This is a broken roll of 1961 Ds. I don't even know how they managed to break it like that. Also, this 1943 D silver coin, and then just like a smattering of different wheat cents or BU, maybe 60 cents. There's 2 buffalo nickels. Again, yeah, 1883 Indian head. But the thing is, the person asked me to purchase the coins or return them, and they provided return postage, but I'm not super sure that that's going to be sufficient to send the coins back, so I'm going to be sending them an email. It was pretty unclear what their plan was, but maybe I'll be holding on to them, in which case I'll have to thank them. I'd feel a little bit bad, but I can't spend money to send these ones back when that would just mean that I'm losing money. So I'll kind of keep you guys updated as to what happens overall. And next on our list is an awesome package from the commenter TB Willoughby. I see him all the time on my half-pound world coin searches, and he has a bag for us to unbox right now. There's also some notes, I guess, with the Arabic numbers. Definitely don't always memorize those that well, so that will definitely be helpful. And then especially the Asian numbers, I really have a challenging time with these, so I appreciate that. I guess a quick secret is that I've pretty much filmed through March on the world coins, so a lot of these tips are going to be implemented way later, but I always appreciate his comments because they help out other people watching. But let's pour this one out and get started with the hunt. That's what I like to say on my half-pound world coin videos, and now I've got this cool little lot. So we've got an exciting array of coins here, and there's 2 chips here that I wanted to start with. So the first one is from the Maumee Club, one of something. I believe in his note he mentioned that these were from the 40s or 50s. And this one is the Vets Club, I believe. Vets Club, $1 token. So that's something that I really don't have in my collection, and will be fun to just add it to what I've got. But now I'm going to zoom in a little bit and just go coin by coin here. So we've got a 2 shillings from 1965. That's a Great Britain coin. Then we've got this neat Mexican one, $1, 1985. I don't think I've seen that, but it says Jose Morelos, and they had the Morelos 1 peso coins. Those were the 10% ones about 2 decades earlier. Here's a 2 pence coin, 2000's the date, so a little bit more modern. Then an aluminum Italian 1954 10 lire. So really cool to see a lot of different countries. There's a Greek 5 lepta coin, also aluminum. And think about the different metals that they use. I'd be curious to see if you guys think the United States should use aluminum. Here's a Dominican Republic 1991. That's a little more modern. I didn't recognize it. That's neat. And then a 5 yen from Japan, I should say. I'm excited. There's one coin that you mentioned in the letter. This one is a neat one for sure, though. Cuba, 1946, 1 centavo. And then a Bahamas, I want to say. Yeah, 2015 penny. After that, we've got a new pence here, and I want to see if there's any other pence coins, because we can kind of compare. Maybe that's one. So yeah, that's a 10 pence. That's a lot more modern. And he mentioned they removed the new from the pence. I think it was due to decimalization, something like that, but that was 1969. They switched from pound sterling. It's kind of cool how you could make like puzzles with the newer coinage, that sort of thing. I think that would be something, if the U.S. wanted to implement, that would be fun for me to coin roll hunt with you guys. 2 new pence and then 2 pennies here. So lots of neat European stuff. I always love going through these ones. There's a 2 cents from Australia. That's so fun. I went to Australia, but they don't accept any change that's 2 or 1 penny or cent. They're mostly with the 5 and larger denominations. This is one of my favorite styles, the 20 centavos. TB has seen a lot of me saying that, so I appreciate him including this one. A 1 penny and then a 10 cents from Jamaica, 1988. That one looks old, so that one's exciting for sure. 1 cent in 1909 from Canada. I really just like the obverse overall there. I think that it's very pretty in terms of how it presents itself. After that, we've got this Mexican coin here, 1971 1 peso. Maybe that's Morelos as well. Then we have a neat Central American Honduras, 1957 1 centavo, as well as this Filipino S Mint San Francisco, United States of America, 5 centavos. These always have really, really cool history, so I'm excited that we're getting these today. Then this one is maybe what he had mentioned. This one, or no, I think that one is a Taiwanese coin, and I don't know if that's like a chop mark or something, but really cool to see that. And I should use the numbering system that he explained to me, so that, let me see if I can figure this one out live here. So that's the characters that we have, and I think that matches pretty close. No, that's not true. Is that a 5 of something? No, I think that says 1 right there on the top, so maybe it's like 1 cent. So I decided to keep on going with the hunt, and I'll get back to you about that one kind of filled out in the bottom. But here is an Indian coin, 1975 10 peso, really cool. And this one kind of looks proofish. 5 pennia, 1977 from Finland, really nice, good condition coin there. Then got a 5 pence from Great Britain, a neat national hero, $5, 1996 from Jamaica. I hadn't seen that design. This one looks Haitian maybe. 10 from 1958, Haiti. Really fun to see a little bit of an older coin there. And we've got an Italian 50 lire, a Spanish 1957 5 pesetas, but you want to look in that star, and it looks like, let's see what the actual date is. That almost looks like 75, but I don't think it went that long. Maybe, whatever. You always want to check that star, though, to see what it is. This one also looks old. 2, I believe, Heller from Austria, Hungary. And then another penny there. A Mexican coin here, another peso. That's just a fun design that I hadn't seen much. 5 won, 1968. Bahamas coin. Then we had this 1 yen from Japan. Then we've got, I haven't seen this one. This is more modern. 2004 25 centimos. There it says 1993. So I honestly have no idea what to think in terms of the date here, but it's a cool coin from the Philippines. And check that one out. I think it's from the Tonga, 1 centi. And that is a sweet turtle, sweet animal coin. Really, really fun. That might be my favorite one out of this whole lot. I'm not even sure. There's some a lot of cool things here. That one's World War II coinage, 1 franc from Belgium. 1964, 5 centavos from the Philippines. Looks like a Taiwanese 1 of something. A 1965 Eastern Caribbean. So just a few more closing ones here. 56, 5 centavos. Then a 5 pence. Looks like another Finnish one. I don't know if I recognize that. That's just 1 penny. So that's super cool. A smaller denomination that I'm not that familiar with. Then we have this neat Vichy government 1943 50 centimes. And last but not least, we've got this 1962 Groschen from Austria. So much really neat stuff here. And yeah, I'm going to be checking out this one and editing it back in terms of what it is. And wow, that looks like a sweet selection of different coins. So I'm just going to start over here. And I might take this one out just because there's a little kind of fuzz on the plastic. But that's an 1883 Indian head penny, and it looks like there's a lot more cool stuff. Really appreciate this. All the packages today have been super thoughtful, and I appreciate every one of them. 1903 Indian head cent, and it looks like we're going to get a solid amount of those here. That's a 1905 right there. And then after that, that's a 1900. So definitely a lot of cool stuff. There's also, I should show you just from a larger view, there looks like there's some proofs. So I'm just going to keep on going here. And I think there's a little bit of tape there. I'm just going to undo that. And let's see what we can see here. So I might just kind of go like this, kind of in date order in terms of what the coins are. But we have a nice looking 2005p nickel, a 1942 penny in pretty good shape. That'll be fun. A 1965 and 70 penny as well. Good looking 1951D. Then we've got a 1892, and I want to get a little bit better lighting. I wonder how that could be accomplished, but that's a great coin. Then we have a fun transit token, 1906, and I'm going to save that row for the last. 1889 Indian head, or 1887, I should say. 1937 wheat penny, a cool 1980p, 1978p, or no mint mark, 1938 right there. Just a bunch of cool coins. I really like this one. That's a nice design. Check that out, 1920D. That's a bit of an earlier one for sure. Then we have a cool 1980 Kennedy, 1985D. That one looks to be in pretty good shape. And then last but not least, we've got this row. I think there's some of the coolest ones in here featured, and I'm just going to flip it around. But we have a 1920 coin, a 2007S. That's a later one. That's really, really cool. 1993S, 1999S, and 1905 Indian head cents. So that concludes our mail call. I'll just do a quick wrap up, but thank you so much to Harry as well as TB, Doug, and the mystery sender of that currency. Really, really cool stuff today. And there's the final wrap up. Thank you so much. I'll be mailing some thank you notes to everybody who had an address, but we got some sweet collection of world coins in addition to those extra kind of notes about the dating. Then we had these awesome coins from Harry Negron Gonzalez. Just really lots of cool stuff. Down here, I forgot the package felt heavy. There were 2 extra Indian head pennies, so thanks again so much. We got these neat notes as well as these 2 cool error pennies that, again, I should have by now taken those photos so you know just what these errors that Doug cherry picked were. So much fun stuff. Now let's get on to some of the announcements. And here's the coin that we're going to be giving away, a 90% silver 1921 Morgan dollar. Got some kind of neat toning on the back, admiring that one earlier, but I think it'll find a great spot in one of your collections. Now I'm going to explain how you can actually enter, because there are some specific but very free and easy rules. And I even have an extra giveaway planned, but the main one for this 1921 silver dollar, I want you to head over to my new podcast, or again, long-form conversation channel, Christian Harch Podcast. It's linked directly in the description. And subscribe to that channel and leave a comment. I cross-posted my conversation with Chris Tisdale from CoinTable. Really enjoyed that, but I'm going to be getting a wide variety of interesting people that are doing big things, involved in interesting things that you may not know of. So some of these might include like other collectibles. They could do like big coin things, but they also could include people like political candidates from all different types and sides, people who are just kind of leaders in whatever market or space they're leading in, and just to hear interesting stories from people, again, doing big things. So that's for this one. I want you, again, to like this video, comment that you did it here, but then also head over to Christian Harch Podcast, comment that on my most recent video for that silver dollar. And then for this, I'm going to give away a Barr note. It's not super valuable, but it's just a cool piece of history. They're not super easy to come by. And this one will be going to anybody who heads over to my Twitter at treasuretown_YT. That's also linked in the description, and retweets my giveaway tweet. It'll be pretty clear which one that is, but that's for this Barr note. So again, hope that you enjoy these giveaways. Now let's go to some of the question and answers. So in terms of the question and answer, the first one that I'm going to do, because it ties in well with what I want to say in this video in terms of having that other channel, Christian Harch Podcast, is why did you decide to start the channel, and do you have any other ones? So that's clearly one of my other channels at this point, very, very small, but that will grow. Hopefully my goal long term is to get something out there like every other week, something along those lines. Might be a little bit more in the beginning, and then fewer as I go out. But anyways, that's that channel. There's also Christian's Coin Corner, which is just a kind of library of videos, not very high quality, but I did it as an experiment, and it has about 6,000 subscribers as we speak, which I think is kind of cool. That one's just giving information for people who want to know what a coin looks like, that sort of thing. Plus, there's some pretty cool coins that are pretty challenging to see elsewhere. But the main reason that I started this channel was just I wanted to do it for fun, but then I realized, there's not a ton of people in the coin space. That's why I'm so excited that more people are getting in it, because A, it'll be a great way to preserve the hobby. B, lots of people can hear from me. C, it's fun. I really enjoy coins, collecting them, collectibles in general. So it's a great way for me to share that and popularize it, because let's face it, if coin collecting dies, that would be a really sad thing. So I think it's great that people are getting out there. And 4, I think it's just good for people to know and understand, the history of the United States, history of the world, all of these interesting and important things that are pertinent to our current circumstances, basically. So that's where I started it from, and yeah, now it's blossomed into so much more than I thought it would when I just for fun started making a few videos on the back porch in August of 2017. Somebody else asked, do you want to own a coin shop one day, and do you want to do more foreign coin videos? So answer to the second question, I've got tons and tons more. There's unlimited more foreign coin videos coming. At some point, it'll pretty much just be every other Monday, something like that, because it's pretty popular. People enjoy doing them. I actually love filming them, and it's not a super, super hard video to make. That's one thing. A lot of videos, I'll put in tons of specific effort, then they don't do great. World coin videos, really fun for me. Cool to get, enthusiasm in world coins, and there's not a ton of stuff involved with making the videos, so they're pretty easy. On the other question, do I want to own a coin shop? I think that would be awesome. Honestly, I don't think that I'm going to do that right out of college. I'm interested in exploring some other business-related type jobs, but in the long term, definitely would love to own a coin shop, because I think I could do it pretty well, and I could help a lot of people, and if YouTube and the whole world is still around by then, you'll definitely be seeing what it's like to own a coin shop. Though we do, I've talked to some coin dealers on the coin chat, and I'm also going to talk to my local coin shop owner, Chris Moran, really excited about that, as well as some other ones, so they can kind of give you an inside look into what it's like being a coin shop owner. And third, and all these have been pretty much double questions, but it's like, what's your favorite coin roll hunting find that you've made? And then what's my favorite denomination to hunt? So pennies for sure, unless there's big dollars, because this answer will split in two as well. So on the pennies, I found a Civil War token, which was awesome. Army and Navy, 1863, unbelievable. Then I also found a 1936 double die coin. It's actually at PCGS right now. I'm going to be doing a ton of PCGS unboxing videos in the future, and so you can look forward to that. I think they'll be cool, and I'm going to put a fair amount of time into editing them, because those types of videos I think are some of my personal favorites to watch, but these are with like thousands and tens of thousands of dollars worth of coins in some cases. So they're going to be some pretty high level unboxing. So I'm excited about those. And then also, with the big dollars, I found once I traded like $9 of cash for 9 Peace and Morgan silver dollars. So that's, a pretty easy way for it to be my favorite thing to hunt. But those are probably the 2 answers to those. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about the update. So how CoinChat's working. And then, the channel is doing great. I've been able to get a lot of videos done. I have a lot planned out in the future. And that's one thing I'm pretty transparent about. Not all the videos that I make are coming out right when I film them. Sometimes it's 6 months away, sometimes it's 8 months away, and sometimes, like today, I'm filming this video like an hour before I'm going to post it. So that's pretty much how it works on the channel. Thanks so much. Make sure to enter those giveaways. Thank you so much again to all the people who contributed to the mail call. I'd love to get your package if you have one. Definitely we'll just open it up, but I would ask that you don't send me a bunch of coins that you want me to send back. That's really kind of a hassle, so I appreciate you not doing that. Anyways, thanks so much, and have a great day.